Are three questions from the press on the subject of invincibility. There's a great deal of fascination about achieving national security and invincibility. I know in the United States there have been presidential debates where neither candidate clearly has expressed any kind of new knowledge or new methodology that would protect the nation against further terrorist attacks. So it's a very topical subject. And the first question is, Maharishi speaks often about how his programs can make any nation invincible. Invincibility is certainly a grand and noble goal, but today, most governments would be satisfied just knowing they can minimize the likelihood of a terrorist attack or a foreign invasion. Why does Maharishi use such an absolute and seemingly unattainable term as invincibility? Can Maharishi really make a nation invincible?
I'm offering and inviting every nation to rise to invincibility. Invincibility is a field now I'm tackling. There was a time 50 years ago when I started to indicate the transcendental field of reality. Transcendental field of reality, which is the basis of the relative field, all relative fields. But now I'm talking of the practical influence of this transcendental field into every aspect of the relative field of daily life. This is an advancement. This is the achievement of the global efforts of my global movement, that from one man to one man to one man to one man for these 50 years, now the accumulated effect of coherence created by those individuals in their individual life here, there, and everywhere, now has purified globally the collective consciousness of the world. And now we are offering to further purify it, one more step ahead. And that we say, that level of purity which will never be challenged by anyone, and that we say invincibility. Invincibility to every nation on the basis of invincibility to every individual, because individual is the unit of his nation. And invincibility to individual is on that level of the unified field, for which no more testing is necessary. It's all proven through mathematical calculations, through the technology, proven by mathematical formula. So this is the time that the ultimate reality of life can be technically harnessed by the simple mind of anyone. Simple mind of anyone diving into the transcendent, this is practicing transcendental meditation, and coming to a level where it is self-referral, it is on its own. Nothing can reach it, nothing can disturb it, nothing can shake it, nothing can shadow it. That is why that is the eternal field of invincibility, directly available through experience, direct experience. And to give this experience to everyone, now we want to be generous and we want to put it in the curriculum of the schools and colleges and universities, for which we are starting universities of world peace, universities of world peace, so that the next generation of youth will have that awareness of total knowledge, which will be absolutely unshakable from any situation from outside. That means the individual will be no more a slave of situations and circumstances. Every individual will be master of his area of concern. There is a word, eyesight. You see. And there are two divisions in seeing. One is called short sight. Short-sighted. He can only see so much and not so much. He can only see, he is short-sighted. He can only see so much. And he is long-sighted. He can see much longer than those who are short-sighted. In the same way, everyone likes to be self-sufficient. Everyone likes to be undisturbable by others. But some would like to be undisturbable at a certain level. And beyond that level, they give up. They surrender. They are captured. What we are talking is a level of intelligence which is so much on its own that it cannot be captured by anything. It is invincible, and that is the essential nature of the unified field within the self-referral consciousness of everyone, which Dr. Hagelin has so beautifully, scientifically, convincingly, simply, naturally has stated. It's a natural state, it's a natural state, it's a natural state. And therefore, when we are offering invincibility to every nation, what we are offering? Nothing new, nothing strange. We are offering the natural status to everyone. And what we are offering? We are not bringing any new offer to him. We are only reminding him. We are only putting to his memory that, look here you are. From where? Everything is a possibility. Intellectually we tell them, experientially we make them dive into that field, that here you are, and here you are beyond any reach of boundary, and therefore it is right to say you have stepped on to the field of invincibility, and that religions enjoy to be in the light of God, scientists enjoy to be in the unified field, and Vedic scientists enjoy to be self-referral consciousness. Something very natural, So education is just an instrument or a system of reminding a person about his own inner characteristic quality. His own inner characteristic quality is unified field without boundaries, on that level of invincibility. Invincibility, invincibility. All these various structures of goodwill and all those, they were meaningful on the effort-making level so far for the centuries, and now they will be meaningful not on the effort-making, not on the level of hope, but on the level of practical realization of that thing which cannot be disturbed, which cannot be dismantled, which cannot be shadowed by anything, which is invincibility. Just simple field, unified field. Just simple field, light of God. Just simple field, self-referral consciousness. So the whole thing is very, very simple. Whole thing is very, very simple. Whole thing is very, very simple. Just to remind a man that this is his real self. This is his reality, which is invincibility. Invincibility. It's a beautiful area. All our children will enjoy being master of their own destiny. You know? It won't be very long now, because the system of communication is so efficient. It takes us from remaining in one place, it takes us throughout the world, in a moment throughout the world, in a moment throughout the world. And that is the field of instant communication, peaceful communication, peaceful governing system in the field of government.